I'm at Thriftique. Let's see if we have any luck today, but I am not gonna force it. I am not gonna force taking something home with me just so I have something. It's gotta be good. All right, let's get inside. Pour this. This is really pretty. I cannot read what that says, but that is really neat. It kind of reminds me of the angel that I picked up yesterday. It's like, I don't know, something about it, very rustic. So neat. That is cool. These fused glass bowls, very neat. Oh, this gigantic painting is still, or print is still here. Still think it's pretty cool. She's still here. But I picked up this little bell. I thought that was pretty cute. I think I saw this the last time I was here. It's one of those fun little bowls. Looks like something got disconnected though. It was not disconnected last time I was here, so that's a shame. Ew, this guy's still here, and I still hate him. Is this the second hair receiver I've seen today? What's going on? Every time I'm here I see this, and I think it's just so pretty. But I know nothing about the artist. But it's heavy. And I don't want it for myself necessarily, but I think it's just, I love the illustration work, basically done inside this, but it's too much for me. And this is also pretty extraordinary. I mean, it's just really beautiful. It's just so much detail. Really gorgeous. Well, I saw these in a pile of pillows and I thought, cool little Staffordshire dolls with velvet backing and needlepoint, but it's actually not needlepoint. It's just like a printed image, but like this really nice velvet on the back. So that was kind of a bummer. So I saw these old frames with pictures in them, but I think the frames are pretty cool. Like, I don't know why this looks like the worst low quality print. This one's not terrible. I don't know. It's like, well, these kind of go together. And I don't know who they are. But I liked this one. Not that I'm trying to break up the family, but I think she's the winner. I wish I could express to you how big this ottoman is. It's got to be like 6 feet by 36 feet square or something. It's massive. I don't even understand. Like, whose house would fit this? I don't know. Wow, these are so cool. I mean, the fanciest perfume bottle I've ever seen. I can't read that, but I am impressed. The other one. Wow. It's just so gorgeous. Really beautiful art glass. I think these are missing their little thingies. Yeah, bottle as is. It's a glass bottle as is. I do like the tray, but I can't do 20. And a glass wall pocket. That I have not seen before. Oh, I would love to have something like this in our foyer. I mean, it's gorgeous. You've got the mirror, you've got the bench, so you can sit and put your shoes, a little drawer thingy, a little chest, and all the coat hanger hat hooks. And it's gotta be 7 feet tall. It is huge, but it is really beautiful. I mean, wow. Hello. Wow. Oh, yeah. How would I even get it home? Oh, it looks like it was already sold. Well, I'm sure you got an amazing deal. It's a stunning piece. Well done, Christine. Okay, not too shabby. Found a few things. I really honestly started to think that I was just gonna find that bell and that was it. But I found a couple of interesting goodies. So I'll share those with you in the thrift haul at the end if you're curious to see what I picked up. And yeah, I guess that's it. And I made it before they closed, 10 minutes before they closed. And they have a couple in there. Well, I don't know if they're a couple, but they're partnered together. They're partners in crime. And they are like picking up giant, heavy vintage dish sets. And I'm like, God bless you. They're like looking up comps and picking them up. And I'm like, they're nice looking dish sets, like fun vintage ones. But I was just like, oof, that is just, unless I had a booth, I would have no interest in packing and shipping up all that stuff. Like, no, thank you. No, thanks. But God bless. God bless if you want to. So, all right, let's head home and we can look at what we got. Hello. I just finished filming the thrift haul from when I thrifted with my mom the day before, and now I am going to film what I got from Thriftique. So if you do want to catch that first video, I'll link it below or put it in the one of the corners. Anyway, here's what I picked up from Thriftique, and anything that I do have here that I'm going to be listing for sale is going to be listed in my Etsy shop below. And I do try to put all the individual links in case there's just something that you see that you're like, ooh, I need that in my life. I will have it for you. Okay, so first I got this little brass bell, and it's solid brass. This thing is, I was gonna say it's a thick boy. I don't know what I'm saying. So anyway, cute, lovely brass bells. People love them, and I get it. I'm trying to see what all the artwork is, so you can see a lot of details in the artwork. So neat, really, really neat. Yeah, so I thought this would be lovely, especially if you had like a string of bells, but even just to hang on its own. This would be like really nice by a window. Like, it's got a nice chime. It's not obnoxious, it's nice. You know? You know some bells are just obnoxious. That one's nice. Let's see. I had forgotten about this until I, almost dropped it and broke it. That would have been tragic. This beautiful porcelain box with the owl on it. I just thought this was so pretty. So pretty. Yeah, really beautiful. And it's an Atagari, made in Japan. Yeah, really beautiful. I just thought this was a stunning find. And this was $2, which I thought was incredible. This was $2, also incredible. The prices can be all over the place at Thriftique, so you never know. You never know what you're gonna be paying there. This is a trivet. And at first I saw it and I was like, did I finally find a peg rack? Except it's metal, but actually it's an Italian metal trivet. So it's expandable. I was going like this. You could use it for a peg rack. It would be kind of cute actually to like hang necklaces off here or something. It would be very cute. Very cute. That would make a really cute jewelry display. And then you could hang like dangly earrings. Like, I see it, but it's actually an expandable trivet. So it's very handy, and you can, you know, make it longer or more narrow depending on the dish you need. So the dish you need to protect protect your table from, you know what I mean. Anyway, really cool. So I hadn't seen one of these before, but yeah, useful, cute, handy, Italian made, so good stuff. You probably already saw in the footage this little lady. I thought she was pretty lovely. Those other three, I was just on the fence about. I was like, they weren't really speaking to me, but I thought she was lovely. And even though the other three were definitely antiques and all that, I don't know. If I see them the next time I go, maybe I'll pick them up. I don't know if it was a mistake to leave them behind, but I was just trying to be a little more selective, and I really liked her. I thought she was lovely. And napkin rings. This is a set of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 brass hammered napkin rings. And we're getting into the holiday season. So people will be entertaining. I think these will come in pretty handy for somebody. This was $5 for the set. That was a great deal. And then, do you remember maybe a couple weeks ago that I don't remember when that video came out or if it even came out yet. But I talked about some napkin rings that I saw that I was like on the fence about. These were them. They were still there. And there are 3 different times that I was gonna buy these. And this was the 3rd time, and the 3rd time was a charm. I saw these at Goodwill. I really debated getting them, and I didn't. They were in a bag with a whole bunch of other napkin rings, and it just was like, eh. Like I was gonna get them. I think it was like $8 or something for a big bag of napkin rings. And I couldn't count how many of each one there were, so I just decided to pass on it. And then I saw these when I was there, when I was at Thriftique and they were about to close, and I wasn't really seeing anything except for these because I thought like they are cute and I think these will really speak to somebody. But I just was like, I'm not waiting in line for 20 minutes. There was a huge line because there was a big sale, and I was just like, I'm not waiting in a long line to just get some napkin rings. I just didn't have it in me. But $3 for a set of 8, but they are very cute. So silver tone metal with these gold tone bows. I mean, I knew the style was really gonna speak to somebody, so I'm glad I finally got these. And then I really think that I may have gotten this from the day before, but honestly doesn't matter. This very heavy duty solid brass candlestick. So this was $2.99, and I have a lot of brass candlesticks now. So, I mean, not like a million, but enough that I'm gonna put together sort of a mixed eclectic set. I have a couple that are pairs, so I'll probably leave the pairs together and then just put like a mixed set of candlesticks together, candlestick holders together, and sell them that way, because it's just one of those things that I'm like, sometimes it's hard to find a pair. I was thinking like, I do like the look of that. Like when they're all together, I'm like, it's nice. It's got a nice look to it. So yeah, so I'll probably be doing that as well. And I figure with entertaining holiday season coming up that that'll work out pretty well. So I think that's it for this haul. And thank you so much for watching. And like I said, if there's anything that really tickled your fancy, it's linked below. And yeah, I will see you on the next one. Thriftin'.
weird stuff, cool stuff, beautiful stuff, eclectic stuff, all the stuff. Always on, why am I being so cheesy? Always on the lookout. All right, I'm getting a little bit weird right now. Okay, thank you so much for shopping with me and checking out the haul and hanging out. And I would love to know if you scored any cool thrift finds lately, if you're a thrifter as well. Yeah, it's always, I love hearing about other people's wins. It's just like, yay! It's always so fun to like hear about someone's like ultimate find. And finding happy forever homes for these pieces that like somebody just isn't, you know, hanging on to anymore, that you know someone else will treasure and love. So yeah. All right, take care, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.